Hello traders, this is Rich from tradesight. This is a look at our market leading stocks for the coming session. This is going to be for Wednesday, January 5th, 2014. Got definitely a bounce back session today, but mostly just putting up inside candles everywhere. So just be aware of that as we go through the list. Meaning inside candles, meaning that everything that's traded today is within the previous day's trading range for the most part. We do have a couple of things sticking out here. Take a look at BlackBerry. That's 6% above the day's open and decently above the day's VWAP as well. We've got a deviation here in Biogen, BIIB, 3% above the day's open. Got a couple signals here. We've got upside CPS and Apple that's trying to get it together. It's trying to put a little distance away from that 500 level. That could be interesting tomorrow, but this one light on volume. Qualcomm right now is conflicted. That'll work itself out before the end of the day. So on balance here in the NASDAQ patch, not a lot of signals. Moving on to the financials, pretty light on signals. Open-close deviations. We've got a good one in the CME that's leading VWAP today. That's really strong. ICE also, the sister stock, is also very strong. Mastercard, good volume, but this one's trading to the downside again today. So keep an eye on that for some potential follow-through tomorrow. Energy names, depending on what you're looking at, some of them are actually pretty strong today, but not universally. Arch Coal ACI 5% above the day's open. You see that volume there. Chevron's putting in an upside RPS condition on fairly decent volume. Rig is putting a contra candle to the upside on light volume. And we've got a volume bump in Valero. That one's well below the day's open, but they're starting to buy it in the afternoon here. As you can see, it's above the day's VWAP. Moving on to the generals. No real bias from the signals today. Disney's got a volume deviation, so does 3M and Pfizer. Pfizer's conflicted here. Keep an eye on this. This one could be getting a little interesting. Best Buy is putting a downside CPS candle on very light volume. Housing names, decent price action today in NVR. You see the deviation there. Hovnadian is putting in a downside CPS condition. That one's pretty weak, and it's really pretty weak versus today's VWAP, so that could be interesting tomorrow. Norfolk Southern, NSC, big volume bar today on the chart, and a little bit of headway, making a little bit of progress away from the day's open. Finally, onto the commodities, we've got an upside CPS in potash. Volume's just okay; it's not great. Pretty big day in double G. That's 2% above the day's open right now. Gold is on the high of its day. Took some GLD late in the day here, trying to catch a little bit of a run, so trying to squeeze a little bit out of that one. But keep an eye on these for tomorrow as well. Silver, wheat, and SLW's got some good volume, and that's up decently on the day. Alcoa, not a gold stock, but 2% above the day's open. All right, guys, that's it for today. As always, thanks for listening. This has been Rich for tradesight.